Welcome to the latest edition of NC Sports Weekly News for a 360-degree view on the world of water sports. AC-35 update. The Aussies pull out as the challenger of record amid controversy and national grief. Mick Fanning seals a precious second ASP-WCT season victory at the J-Bay Open in South Africa. Fernandez and Daida Moreno take the PWA in Pozo, Gran Canaria. Lucia Metzbauer on location has the story. A touch of class in Barcelona. Sebastien Destremau in an exclusive chat with Francesco Bruni at the International 12 Meters World Championship. Plus a clash of the Titans in Helsinki for the 49er and 49er FX European Championship as title defenders hold on to their crowns. NC Sports, plunge into the action. News of Team Australia's defection as challenger of record for America's Cup 35 is generating yet another flurry of reactions around the world. The impact has been devastating down under as all Australians were ready to demonstrate the passion of an entire sailing nation. In place were tradition, a powerful philanthropist like Bob Oatley ready for the challenge, and also, no doubt, a very strong sailing team was on call, with Olympic 470 sailing champion Matt Belcher as the skipper. Even without superstars Jimmy Spithill or Tom Slingsby on board, the Australians were bound to leave a mark. First, it was about the delays on its release, and then the several sticking points in the content of the AC-35 protocol itself. Just weeks ago, the first doubts had been triggered, and even the Kiwis of ETNZ had to threaten an unprecedented no-go with a loudly critical Grant Dalton. Finally, recent shortlists indicating Bermuda and San Diego as possible venues for the final may have been the last straw for the Aussie challenger in its negotiations with the Oracle Racing Team. The official pullout stated that cost had gone well beyond the initially expected investment formula and was released just days after the challengers' meeting in Los Angeles last week, during which several teams reportedly pointed to the lack of an established location for AC-35 as a serious financial handicap. Two teams have already sealed their entry for America's Cup 35, Luna Rossa Challenge and Artemis Racing. ETNZ and Ben Ainsley's British challenger have yet to sign in, but are expected to be officially on board by the August 8 deadline with their $2 million entry fee. No recent news coming in from the Team France challenge launched last year by the legendary Franck Hamin, now quite busy at winning a second straight Tour Royal. More updates in the next NC Sports editions. Well, they may have left the Americans to sail with their cup, but Team Australia was instead the true dominator at the ASP J-Bay Open last weekend. And its top guns led the charge with both its world champions, Mick Fanning 2013 and Joel Parkinson 2012. The Aussies came to Kruger on South Africa's Eastern Cape and swept up the rounds, placing 5 surfers in the quarters. Notably, on the other side of the court, Team Brazil placed 3 of its top contenders, Medina, De Sousa, and Muniz. But it wasn't enough this time. The Australians captured all the passes for a poker in the semis. Long lines of overhead swells made for top conditions at this Jeffreys Bay Pro, as Mick pushed through to the final, defeating Owen Wright with a 17-1250, while Parco just held back Matt Wilkinson 1883-1555. Fanning came out swinging in the final, posting a 9 with a sweetly carved double barrel that forced Parkinson to chase until the buzzer, and a 17-1360 scorecard. This World Championship season is going down to the wire. Current ASP-WCT rankings now see a handful of points separating the leaders. Medina is still in the lead, but Fanning, Parco, Burrow, Bourret are close behind, and Kelly Slater is just a notch away in 6th position. Next stop for the men's tour is Tahiti for the Billabong Pro Teapu in mid-August. But first, all the action from the women's tour, the Vans Pro California Classic. You'll be there with NC Sports. Nautical Channel crews are keeping a close eye on this year's Professional Windsurfing Association circuit, and correspondent Lucia Metzbauer was on location in Pozo for the Gran Canaria Wind and Waves Festival, the season opener of the Wave Championship Tour. Spain was once again at its best in these Atlantic Ocean swells, with Victor Fernandez clinching his 5th event win and Daida Moreno topping the ladies division and snatching the title away from Sister Ibaya, winner in 2012.
I can't believe it. Amazing, you know. We had really tough conditions. It was really flat the whole week until the last day with tricky conditions, and I mean, start the year with a winner. It's amazing. Yeah.
Well, exciting final against Ricardo. Did you catch a little bit what he was doing? Could you see him a bit?
Not really. I try to be on my own heat, you know, like doing my things, because I feel really comfortable here in Pozo. I sail a lot, and that's how I sail my best, you know.
You're winning here in front of your crowd, in front of your family, in front of your friends, in front of everybody. How does this feel? Is it a special victory for you?
Yeah, it is a really special victory because it means a lot for me to win here, especially to sail the final with my sister. I know it's really hard for her to not sail as good as she wanted, but I mean the conditions were they were, and I don't know. I tried my best from the very beginning. I ended up the heat really tired, and I was pushing really hard, and I think it was an early call, so we were all really tired after a long week.
Get a front row seat at this 2014 Gran Canaria Wind and Waves Festival. Be sure to catch the exclusive half-hour presentation airing this September 29th at 9 p.m. as Lucia Metzbauer brings you the action, the drama, and the top pro comments from Pozo. Only on Nautical Channel.
Welcome to the office on board Ikra in Barcelona. This week we have a very special guest in our show. His name is Francesco Bruni. He's Italian, beautiful blue eyes. He's a champion. Welcome on board, Francesco.
Thank you very much.
Francesco, you are here skippering a boat for the 12 meters world.
Yes, it's a jump in the history. It's a great experience. Mr. Bertelli, Prada owner, who is he owns two 12 meters. One is a vintage boat, Nayala. Mr. Bertelli asked me to come here and take a team and try to win this championship, and it's been a great experience for me because I never sailed in wooden boats, and it's so different, very nice.
And you are leading the championship?
Yeah, we are leading. We are feeling good about the boat, about how the team is sailing the boat. We are still missing 2 days, but so far it's been a nice championship.
Francesco, these boats are quite different age-wise. The youngest is 50 years old, and some are in their late 80s. What are the differences in terms of speed?
I'm very surprised because I thought that in this class there would be a very big difference in boat speed, and the race would be decided only in boat speed. But if you do a mistake, you pay the mistake, and it's a great battle between the boats, and having you guys with this boat as well in the mix, it's something very nice.
How do you see the last 2 days?
Well, it's going to be interesting because the French team is with a modern boat. We have a vintage boat, but in reality, in some conditions, the boat performance are very, very similar. I believe that it's going to be good fun also to battle for this Barcelona trophy, or that is a mix of the two classes, and we are only 1 point away.
Well, Francesco, thank you very much.
Thank
we
you,
wish
guys.
you good luck to win the championship,
But not today.
and also win the week, but it will be a battle. Thank you very much.
Following a week-long regatta, Nalaya wins the title in the vintage division, and Ikra gets the overall trophy with a staggering 6 races victory out of 8.
All defending European champions held on to their crowns at the recent Seiko 49er and 49er FX European Championship in Helsinki, Finland. With a gusty 14 to 18 knots blowing on the short course, Ida Marie Nielsen and Marie Olsen made the best of the 3 grand final 49er FX regattas, now the new official ladies' skiff designated by ISAF for the next Olympic Games of Rio 2016. However, on the path towards victory were 2 very close contenders, world champions Alex Maloney and Molly Meach from New Zealand, and the up-and-coming Martina Grau and Kahina Kunze from Brazil. But the Danes were on fire, first warmed up with a 6th place and then just flew away to win the last 2 and reclaim their Euro title and the gold. The Brazilians also capitalized on the grand final racing by posting 2 solid 3rd places and closed on equal points with the Kiwis on the overall scoreboard. Thanks to better placements and adding even more precious metal to the Grau family trove, Martina and Kahina took home the silver in Helsinki, while Alex and Molly would settle for bronze. An equally heated challenge and tough wind conditions marked the men's competition, with reigning world champions Peter Burling and Blair Toke, also from New Zealand, facing off in the grand final against the 2012 Olympic champions Nathan Outridge and Ian Jensen from Australia. A snapped trapeze wire, a capsized, and a 10th place finish in race 1 instead pushed the Aussies off the podium. Meanwhile, Burling and Toke dominated with a 1-3-1 for the gold. Germany's Eric Heil and Thomas Klosel took silver, while Alan Sine and Dalen Fletcher of the UK clinched the bronze. Get the full take on these 2014 49er and 49er FX Euro Championships from Helsinki, complete with day-by-day highlights and interviews with the top pros. Check out this Saturday's premiere of Top Story, only on Nautical Channel. Plunge into the action with NC Sports.